I used to drive all over town for low prices, but now I let Walmart's incredible new Savings Catcher do the work for me. I just enter my Walmart receipt online and Savings Catcher does the rest. It compares the prices I paid for items at Walmart with advertised prices from other top stores in my area. And if Savings Catcher finds a lower advertised price, Walmart gives me the difference on an e-gift card. Now that's my kind of work.
Introducing Savings Catcher from Walmart. Go to walmart.com/savingscatcher for details. Eligible items only. Restrictions apply.
Blog Talk Radio.
For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the end of the world.
To show you that it's the Most High power behind the nuclear missiles that will be shot. We know the Western world is going to use them. They didn't make missiles not to use them.
Stay yourselves in wonder, cry out and cry into the heavens, and ask yourself what is the purpose for nuclear weapons. Ask yourself to take the opportunity to seek, and the answer to the question is within your arm's reach. Hopefully you got a Bible laying somewhere in your household, a KJV, cause that's the closest to the Hebrew text. And if you don't, would it really burden you to stress? I'm only asking cause I care to save more than your flesh. From a country built on robbery, rape, and of course murder. As the scriptures say, if it were meant to be, someone would save her from the vengeance of the Most High, cause her sin had reached the heavens. The kind of information you won't receive from your reverend. She had glorified herself and lived deliciously. Much pain and sorrow has she given unto you and me. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow. I could sit all day and tell you prophecy, but will you hear me though?
Make bright the arrows, gather all the shields. The Most High raised the spirit in the king to be revealed. The mean Olympus is falling, this is the end. White House down, when will you comprehend? They try to tell you in the movies, media replays, but little do you know the secrets hidden in the page. Biblical content, don't wait till the bomb sends to flee out of the midst of Babylon, repent.
Boy, you need to get a grip and make sure not to blink, cause you can't rewind the clip. I've seen those slip, blood drip and don't split. If you got a weak stomach, then this is not your dick. Build me a bridge so I can get my point across. I look up to the man who they put on the cross. I'm so into the truth that I'm sewn into the truth. This life don't fit no more when I'm grown into the truth. Salah, you can't stop a man on a mission. If he ain't eating junk food, you can never chip him. Hey Marshall, I already got a law, so you can call FEMA and tell her I ain't camping. Take a hike, don't need a hint, no a riddle. In the end times, but you caught up in the middle. Yeah, even in the rain, snow, and hail, we follow Yeshaya, we don't need the chemtrail.
Boy, right, the arrows, gather all the shields. The Most High raised the spirit in the king to be revealed. The mean Olympus is falling, this is the end. White House down, when will you comprehend? They try to tell you in the movies, media replays, but little do you know the secrets hidden in the page. Biblical content, don't wait till the bomb sends to flee out of the midst of Babylon, repent. Make bright the arrows, gather all the shields. The Most High raised the spirit in the king to be revealed. The mean Olympus is falling, this is the end. White House down, when will you comprehend? They try to tell you in the movies, media replays, but little do you know the secrets hidden in the page. Biblical content, don't wait till the bomb sends to flee out of the midst of Babylon, repent.
And it's the music of Cha'awa Swa featuring Ban Awa, or should I say the other way around. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you and yours, wherever you are on this world's wide web. You're listening to Let's Talk, brought to you by the Men Empowered Organization on the Blog Talk Radio Network at blogtalkradio.com. Shalom, Israel. Tonight is the Apocrypha, the conclusion of Second Esdras. Hopefully we will continue and conclude with chapter 15 and chapter 16. If not, we'll just do it again next week, but we'll see how far we can go on tonight. So if you have any questions or comment, feel free at any time while we are here live to give us a call at 347-245-9279. Hopefully everyone is doing well. All praises to the Most High, Ahaya, Bahashem Yeshaya. hopefully you are all, I know, are paying attention to all the signs and looking out. As you all know that we are in Babylon here in the USA, and things are going on in the state of Missouri. And everyone is noticing this all around the world. Our prayers and thoughts are with our brothers and sisters there in the Ferguson, Missouri area, as well as the greater St. Louis area. We for your safety, and we pray that the Most High protect you and yours. So just want to let you know, on next Thursday, we will have a special edition of Let's Talk. The title of this particular show coming up on the 21st will be Being Black in America. The title to the show next Thursday at 8 p.m. That's going to be a special time. It's still going to be about an hour and a half long show. We'll probably go into the overtime. So this particular show of Let's Talk on next Thursday will be titled Being Black in America. And what we will do is we will look at the secular part, the spiritual part, and the future part, past, present, and future of Black America, also known as the Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible. We're going to take a music break, and when we get back, we will Esdras of the Apocrypha book, why they try to take this information and hide it from you. Here's Raheem Malik right here on Let's Talk.
I gotta give thanks, man. Yeah. Listen. Thank you for your love, thank you for your grace. Thank you for the sun shining on my face. Thank you for your Son and your Holy Spirit. I thank you for my breath and the very simple fact I'm living. Thank you for always being so forgiving. Thank you for all your blessings. Thank you for all your healing. I thank you for the truth and everything that you revealing. I thank you for my wife and all the love that she is giving. Thanks for being there like a father should. Thanks for giving me strength when I didn't think I could. Thanks for picking me up to put me on my feet. Comfort me when I was weak, for giving me knowledge so I could speak. Thank you for the whips and the chastisements. Thank you for the water and your baptisement. Thanks for sending your Son and the sacrifice, for giving the whole world another chance just to get it right. Thank you for the Bible and the wisdom that it came with. Thanks for King James and his translation. Thank you for our fathers, Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham. Thanks for choosing me when I ain't choose you. Thanks for setting aside yourself a chosen few. Thanks for showing me things that I ain't never knew. For pouring your Holy Spirit out upon us like the morning dew. Thank you for the elders. Thank you for the deacons. Thanks for giving them courage when they out preaching. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the teaching. Thank you for the Sabbath, the 7th day of the weekend. Thank you for the poor. Thank you for the meek. Thank you for the strong. Thank you for the weak. Thank you for the milk. Thank you for the meat. I thank you for the day you woke your people out that long sleep. For my mother and my stepdad, for trying to give me all the things that they ain't ever had. Thank you for my brother Brent and my brother Brad. Big Pops jeans, they make me so glad. I thank you for my little sister Brittany. Remember what I told you, you a Hebrew little Misty. I thank you for the other side of the family. I'm praying that they find the faith of him that walked in Galilee. Thank you for direction. Thank you for a purpose. Thanks for keeping me safe when the devil's lurking. Thanks for healing the pain when your son was hurting, for not condemning me and closing up the curtain. Thanks for letting me make you another song. Just let creation sing, let them sing along. Sing it as a hymn or sing it as a psalm. Never stop singing till the dusk, until the break of dawn.
And welcome back to Let's Talk, brought to you by the Men Empowered Organization right here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. The music of Raheem Malik. Thank you. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. All right, as we go ahead and get into chapter 15, we hope your stomach can take this, because what you are about to hear is prophecy getting ready to happen. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. The people that he is talking about are the children of Israel. The words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredibility of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Now, you know, when we were in Egypt at one particular time, once upon a time, when we were in Egypt that first time, now we're in Egypt, spiritual Egypt again. Remember the first time and remember the Passover. Remember that the death angel came through and struck down the firstborn of the Egyptians, as well as anyone that did not have the blood on the doorposts. Remember that time. So here, Israel, the prophecies, you got to be ready for. You don't want to be caught up in these plagues that the Most High is allowing to happen, to be unleashed on the earth today. Verse 6, excuse me. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Verse 7. Therefore, saith the Most High. 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they will wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, complain continually, just as what is going on in Ferguson, Missouri, all the things that the wicked have done over the years, the centuries, the decades. It says, and the souls of the just complain continually. 9. And therefore saith the Most High, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. You see that? United States, the Western society, is Egypt again, the ones that have held us captives in slavery. Going on to verse 11. But I will bring them a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Look at that right there. As before. So you know that the Most High is talking to Ezra about Egypt, which is our captivity here in America. It is talking about our captivity. Here we are in spiritual Egypt, just as we were in Egypt before with all the ones of the Most High and the children of Israel, and will destroy all the land thereof. Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. 13, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and will be filled to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword, all the weapons that is here in this planet, that is here by the ones that are in power today. The people that are in power today are the Edomites. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor prince, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, remember back in the day when you were growing up and that's all they talked about, the destruction among the superpowers? Well, now you have more than one or two superpowers. You look at the people in the Middle East that have the atomic weapons. In the Pakistan and India. Also look at the threatenings of Iran. Look at Israel itself, the nation, the so-called nation of Israel that have the weapons. And of course, you know about the United States and Russia having those weapons as well as the Europeans. And men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, and shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Now, if you've been through Katrina, it was like basically you're on your own. It's a life of the fittest. When there is no food, when there is lack of all the supplies, you just go wherever you can find. Go through your neighbor's house, whoever's living there. This is all about survival. Verse 20, behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, or from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. Now, this is talking about the center part of the earth, which is around the center of Africa, in that area which they call Middle East, but we know it all center into the timeline of Africa. Okay, verse 21, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosoms. Thus saith the Most High God, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Innocent blood. What is this we're witnessing here in Ferguson, Missouri? Was that not innocent blood? You all know the answer to that. Fire is gone forth from his wrath, and had consumed the foundation of the earth and the center, like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin, and keep not my commandments, that saith the Lord. Now we've got to Israel, if you don't know your Israel, Black Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, Mexicans, you all know that we are the 12 tribes of Israel. We've got to stay out of sin and obey the commandments that the Most High has put for verse 25. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. And the sanctuary is your mortal body. Verse 26. For the Most High knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. Verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth. For now plagues come upon the whole earth. Verse 27 again. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. 28. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. 29. Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, that is Arabia, Saudi Arabia, right there in the Middle East, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitudes of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Verse 30. Also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth in the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Verse 31. Shall the dragon have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves conspiring together in great power to persecute them. Verse 32. Then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. Verse 33. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them, and in their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. Verse 34. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storms. Now that could not be anything but the explosions of a nuclear weapon. I'll read it again. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon. You know the flash. You've seen the tests that they did on atomic weapons. You've seen the light that comes before the sound. Upon full of wrath and storm. Verse 35. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, missiles shooting up in the sky, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly, and dung of men unto the camel's hoof. Verse 37. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. 38. And then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west, and strong winds shall arise from the east, and shall open it, and the cloud, mushroom clouds, only can be atomic weapons going off, which he raised up in wrath, and the star third cause here toward the east, and the west wind shall be destroyed. Verse 40. The great and mighty cloud shall be lifted up, full of wrath. I'll read it one more time. Verse 40 of 2nd Esdras chapter 15. The great and mighty cloud shall be lifted up, full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid. And then that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place and horrible star. Fire, verse 41, fire and hail and flying swords, you know those are missiles, and many waters that are fled may be full, and all rivers, and the abundance of great water. 42, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood and grass of the mountains. You know, with these type of weapons, go look at the history of Nagasaki in Japan. Look at the history after that particular war with Japan, the two cities that were destroyed by atomic weapons, and their corn. And they shall go steadfast into Babylon and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up into the heavens, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. And thou, Asia, talking about Asia, this is the final war. This is it, because everyone is involved in this war. Thou, Asia, are partake of the hope of Babylon and of the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with her. Verse 48, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, therefore saith the Most High. Verse 49, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy house with destructions and 50, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower, when the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Let's take a break real quick right here, and we'll get chapter 15, just a little bit more to go. Hopefully we can finish this. If not, we'll go again sometime next week, maybe on Wednesday. If not, we may just go ahead and do it on Thursday when we do being Black in America. Here's Brother Maverick right here on Let's Talk the Dogs.
Why? Because we know all his tricks. Harmless. Yeah. Because vengeance is thy powers. Get the pages, attain it, gain it, and study it all. Entertain it, retain it, frame it, it's up on the wall. Look and trade it, evade it, made it, the utmost to fall. Y'all should come in and running the wicked up and they fall. I ain't got to do nothing, so I ain't stepping it all. Got my hands in my pockets, spitting the pencils to Paul. Ring a link from a higher, and I accepted the call. I'm not afraid of nothing, I'll be a nuisance to y'all. Not your average tough guy, your kid is the call. You afraid of my danger, he make your coward and crawl. Have you come to torment us before our time? He like, no. Just a rustle, a tussle, muscle you up in the ball. Things you into the sea, now you're messing with me. I get the passing and blasting, you from my system, you flee. Smooth ignoring the storm, and she catch me turning the cheek. Break them down with the script, spit them up with the heat. He said, be wise and serpent tongue, listen to your hand can't move but fall, shoulder shrug. But stone enthusiasts, we need ain't no hug. You can't fly to one thing, we know what's to love. Wise and serpent tongue, listen to your hand can't move but fall, shoulder shrug. But stone enthusiasts, we need ain't no hug. You can't fly to one thing, we know what's to love. Wise and serpent. That's what he said. He said, be the true disciples of Yeshua are back. He ain't worried about the rich, he dragging the hill. He ain't worried about violent men, they dragging they self. scared to death of the one that can hurt them beyond the flesh. Stuff them down in that pit and leave them there smelling his breath. Hope you having your fun, cause your rule's almost done. We set up shop on the corner, the father lost, she gon' come. Dunking them in that water, for that crispy white roll. Gathering on the tooth of the one that fit for the throne. And I seen the disciples, they got beheaded for truth. And the ones for the word of a higher did what they do. But there was one of great stature, he stood out in the crowd. He put palms in their hands and on their head he sat crowned. Nothing can stop it, it's written down in the book. Second Esdras 2:43, if you must have a look. The patience of the saints that keep commandments and faith, and they endure to the end for the Messiah's sake. He said, behind this serpent tongue, list is good. Your hand can't move but God, shoulder shrug. Rex don't enthuse us, we ain't no fun. You can't lie to us, we know what's up. Behind this serpent tongue, list is good. Your hand can't move but God, shoulder shrug. Rex don't enthuse us, we ain't no fun. You can't lie to us, we know what's up. Why that you serving?
Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
I'm Esdras.
Yeah, children of a high shall high.
Why this serpent tongue, listen good. Your hand can't move but God, shoulder shrug. Rex don't enthuse us, we ain't no fun. You can't lie to us, we know what's up. Why this serpent tongue, listen good. Your hand can't move but God, shoulder shrug. Rex don't enthuse us, we ain't no fun. You can't lie to us, we know what's up. Why that disturbing? I'm Esdras.
It's the music of Brother Maverick right here on Let's Talk. I tell you what to do. We'll finish 15 and we'll get back on next week to do chapter 16. It's been getting kind of late for me. So many things that are going on these days. Okay, just want to let you all know that in September starts the new Academy for the Gathering of Christ Church. For more information on how you can be a part of the Gathering of Christ Church Academy, send an email to gatheringas1, the number 1, at AOL.com, or visit them at their website at www.gatheringofchrist.org. Verse 51, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastened with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Verse 52, would I with jealousy have so seen against thee, said the Most High, if thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalted the stroke of thy hand, and saying over their dead, when thou wast drunken. Verse 54, set forth the beauty of thy countenance. Verse 55, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in the bosom, therefore shalt thou receive recompense. 56, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Most High. So all those things during slavery, way back, coming off the shores of Africa, as well as the destruction of Israel, running us into West Africa and throughout. Now coming to Africa, all the children of Israel that were pushed overboard like some trash, all those people that were destroyed, innocent people. Remember the scripture, I will bless those that bless thee, I will curse those that curse thee. Here it is, the judgment that is coming back. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Most High, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. 57, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fail through the sword. Thy cities shall be broken down, and all thy shall perish with the sword in the field. in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread, and thirst of water. At this time, you all know that there will not be any Walmarts where you can go and just make groceries. They will not be open. Everything will be basically shut down. Verse 59, how as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again. Verse 60, and in the passage they shall rush on the idle cities, and shall destroy some portions of thy land, and consume part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. 61, and thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as fire. Verse 62, and shall consume thee, and thy cities, thy land, and thy mountains, and the woods, and thy fruitful trees shall thy burn up with fire. Verse 63, thy children shall they carry away captive, and look what thou hast. They shall spoil it, and mar the beauty of thy face. All right. Do it on next week. We're going to come back in and we're going to finish up Esdras, second Esdras, on chapter 16, and we will do that and conclude on that. All right. So don't forget, it's Saturday Night Gospel Jams on the Blog Talk Radio Network at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we do it all over again on CSI, the Book of Jubilees, at 10 p.m., and on this special edition of Let's Talk, excuse me, Being Black in America at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So until next time, we'll see you right here on Saturday Night Gospel Jam at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shalom.
The people in Israel right now are not Jews. They're Khazars. Your true Druze or your true Yehudim are the so-called black person, or African American as you like to call them sometimes. They're not African at all. They're the true Jews. They're the true Hebrews that were brought over here on ships, which the scriptures mention.
I know thy poverty, thy waste, and thy tribulation.
I'm your only one. Mama, your
Claim to be Jews and are not, but all the sinners I forsaken. I know the black from the yellow, but thou art rich.
Man, I smell a certain around here.
Claim to be Jews and are not, but all the sinners I forsaken.
Who funded the slave ship and perpetrated the greatest? People never known to me and formed the shaping. Who indicating all these religious paintings? Changed the Lord's name and gave his son a facelift. Who masquerading, perpetrating the nation, making the people famous, pushing abomination to entertainment, murdering, maiming, you name it, payment, raiment, gayness. Who run the bank then? Where are the bank went? Who charge the interest on it? Soon as the paint print. I'm not a blasphemy spoken. Who's saying it? Whole world going to hell when who making it? Who off the anguish, letting loose the strangers? Agendas on the people of earth, claiming it's painless. It's war everywhere. Who instigating it? It costs a lot of bread. Who paying it?
I know thy poverty, thy waste, and thy tribulation.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know who you are.
Claim to be Jews and are not, but all the sinners I forsaken.
From the tribe of Judah was still 12
I know the black from the yellow, but thou art rich.
From the tribe of Reuben was still 12
Claim to be Jews and are not, but all the sinners I forsaken.
Straight up sex. Who really shady? Practicing the crazy, perform information, yo, one little baby. Who ain't did no work, who really lazy, and gained everything beyond through debt and slavery. Who think they bigger than God, they can escape it. Won't even praise it, not even occasionally. But love the spirit of evil, think it's amazing. Now got the ignorant Caesar, they know they traded him, blatantly forsaken him, didn't want to stay with him, so the birthright for a bloody raw plate of meat, gave me the save I beat, and stayed away from me, committed and dedicated to killing Jacob's seed. Separation, please, it's all the same to me. Holocaust, who financed Hitler's infantry? There's only one people that's faking the nation. Only one. It's only one people had all that taken. I know thy poverty, thy breaks, and thy tribulation. You rich so, Israel, you claim to be Jews and are not. When all the synagogues from the tribe of Gad was still 12,000. I know the blasphemy does say, but thou art rich. From the tribe of Asher was still 12,000. Claim to be Jews and are not. But all the synagogues are saying, right up straight. But they lie. But they lie. But they lie. And the tribe of Naphtali was still 12,000. Claim to be Jews and are not. But all the synagogues are saying, the tribe of Manasseh was still 12,000. But they lie. But they lie. But they lie. And the tribe of Simeon was still 12,000. Claim to be Jews and are not. But all the synagogues are saying, and the tribe of Levi was still 12,000. But they lie. But they lie. From the tribe of Issachar was still 12,000. Claim to be Jews and are not. But all the synagogues are saying, the tribe of Zebulun was still 12,000. But they lie. But they lie. Ephraim, Joseph was still 12,000. Claim to be Jews and are not. But all the synagogues are saying, Benjamin was still 12,000.
Malachi.